Welcome back everyone, we're going to talk about raids. This is part 2 of a two-part raids video, and the first one is already on the channel. You can check it out, link will be in the description. Today we're going to talk about more in-depth about raids, how you can get more out of your raid passes. I'm going to have some ideas that I want to spill out. I want to have some opinions that I want to spill out. So stay tuned then. I hope you enjoyed the video. So in the previous video I explained that you can have one raid pass a day. So when you're going outside and you don't have anything to do, you can't play any raid because there is no one near you or there is no raid near you, you can save that raid pass for the next day. Then you can use that raid pass, then spin the poker disc at a gym, and then you can have your raid pass for the next day. So basically you can do 2 raids for free on one day. So because of this, you really have the opportunity to go to a raid and wait. If no one shows up, skip that raid pass, skip that raid, go to a next raid, wait. If there is someone there and no one is there, then you can go to the next day and still have the opportunity to have 2 raid passes. So don't really haste to a level 1 or a level 2, because otherwise that day is ruined. You can still keep it for the next day if you really want a level 3 or a level 4 raid to be played with people. You can wait, so don't worry about it, just take your time. So maybe you're saying right now, but I'm a solo player and I really want to do level 3 raids and level 4 raids. The only thing I can say to you right now is go to level 3 and level 4 raids and just wait there. At least 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes up to 30 minutes to have a lot of people gathered to play a raid. When you're there, you can also talk to people. That's the beauty about Pokemon Go. This way I have met a lot of people. They put me into WhatsApp groups, and now when there is a level 4 or a level 3 raid that people want to participate in, they give me a notice and we go together. So for a year I played solo, completely solo, and right now I'm doing raids with 10 people at the same time. Really nice. If you don't want to give your mobile number or your WhatsApp or whatever, find other ways to communicate. You can do it by email, you can do it by other applications. There's also on the Sylph Road a way to use the Sylph radio. You set a beacon that you're going to be at a raid, people can see it and they can come and they can join. So this is also a good one. This way you can transfer your solo playtime into a group playtime, which is a lot more fun, I can tell you. So let's talk about pay to play and free to play. I'm saying pay to play on purpose because I don't think Pokemon Go is pay to win. Pay to win is really to have an end game, and if you put a lot of money into it, you will get to that end game and you will beat everyone else. At the moment how Pokemon Go is built, there is no end game than to capture everything. Well, if I capture anything before you, that doesn't make me a winner, and if I paid for it, it would not benefit me at all above you. Besides that, everything I can buy in the game is really to help me to play the game instead of going against you. So I don't think Pokemon Go is pay to win, but pay to play. And it's going to help if you're going to do raids. So you get 1 raid pass a day. If you can spend a lot of money into the game and you can do raids, then that's really good for you, because that way you can get a lot of good Pokemons in a really short amount of time. And well, if you really like Pokemon Go, then it can benefit you. So if you're going to be a free-to-play player, then you will stick So if you're a free-to-play player, then you have one chance a day. With the extra amount of coins that you can get from playing with gyms, 50 a day, and you will have that every single day. Then you get a few extra raid passes. This is the best value for money right now inside the game. And then you can also play a bit more raids. If you're only going to play level 1 and level 2, then no, I don't think that's worth the raid passes. But if you're going to play on level 3 and level 4, then it can be really, really worth your time and coins to do so. So at the moment, everyone is really questioning if the raid system is good the way it is, and I don't think so. So even though I think that if you have the time and if you have the money and if you have the ability to spend a lot of inside the game, and if you can play a lot of raids, then you should do it, because right now they give the opportunity. But I don't think the raid system is any good at all. I think they're fun. I think you can meet a lot of people. I haven't met as many people in over a year. So when the game first came out, I saw a lot of people, then it slipped away, and I saw occasionally people. Right now I see groups of people again with raids inside my neighborhood. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is that a lot of those people are going to have many Tyrannitars and Snorlaxes and pretty much every other Pokemon inside the game. So if you're going to have 10 Tyrannitars, then it's what's the fun in that? Before raids, I was really happy that we had a rock event, because that way I could evolve my my Pokemon into a Tyranitar, my Pupitar into a Tyranitar. That was really cool. It took me a lot of effort to get enough candy. Right now I've got, if I'm not mistaken, 6 Tyrannitars, and I filled about 4 or 5 of them, so I could have had more. Though I don't see why that's fair. So I would really see another system in place right here. Instead of going and having the opportunity to capture the raid boss itself, it will give you the amount of candies what you can get from an egg, or maybe a fixed number, let's say 30 candies, and you will get the chance to capture a Larvitar instead of a Tyranitar, or to capture a Munchlax when Munchlax is coming out instead of a Snorlax. Etc, etc. This way you will still have the opportunity to get something really rare but more common, but it's not that overpowered, because now you still need 4 Tyranitar raids to have 1 Tyranitar, if you know what I mean. So I don't think raids are really fair at the moment, but if they limit the raid besides that, I think that raids are way too common at the moment. So right now I was counting, and today I have seen 7 level 4 raid bosses inside my town. I don't live in a big town, so it's a lot. Not to speak about the level 3 raids, about the 2 and the 1s. They're everywhere. Everywhere I look I can see raids. When I go out and I jump on a bike, I don't have a bike, but if I go inside the car and I park somewhere, just walking inside the park, I see raids everywhere. They're way too common. I would really love to see level 1s and level 2 raids on a regular basis. Level 3 needs to be rare, and level 4 needs to be ultra rare. That way you will make sure that not everyone will have 10 Tyrannitars at the same time, but also it will bring much more fun inside the game, because okay, I'm living inside a town with a lot of people who are participating in level 4 raids, but if you're not, then you always struggle, because you don't know if there are going to be people there to participate in that raid. So make them less common, please. I won't mind, because I'm a gamer. I love the game. I don't think a 1 raid pass a day is good enough. So it's a bit the opposite about what I said before, because I said it was way too easy to get a lot of Tyranids, and now I'm saying one raid pass is enough, so you will get more opportunities. But the reason I'm saying this is, if you change the raid system to a more fair system, then you can also give more people more opportunities about raid passes, or let them stack at least. This way it's more fun to play the entire day than just one moment to go to a raid, there to play the raid, and then it's done for the rest of the day. You see a Snorlax coming up and then you're bummed because you won't want to or can't pay any for any raid passes, and you can't play. Besides that, I think that it is necessary to really have people to participate inside a raid again, even if they failed or won. If they failed or won, they won't get any rewards, but they can help you to win that raid. Otherwise, you miss 10 people, you come too late to the party and you want to play, it can't, and then you're bummed out. So let people participate, even though they don't get rewards, they don't get the chance to fight, to capture a Tyranitar again, but just to play for other people. At the moment, I think the raids are way too easy. You can finish a raid, a Tyranitar raid, which in my opinion is the hardest at the moment, is doable with 4 people. Normally we do it with 6, but it's doable with 4. It's easy with 6, and when you're above that, it's like super easy. It's no stress at all. Make it harder. 12 people at least, or 15 people at least, so you will have a challenge to really find enough people to really capture and to win a Tyranitar or a Snorlax raid. So if you implement this, then we definitely need a free raid pass to participate, even though we don't get rewards at all, so that we can help team members or other people around it. Another thing that is frustrating is when you play solo, you don't see what's going on the other side of the town, or when the 2 clicks away. This is frustrating because when I'm at home, you have such a small window. I work the entire day. When I get home, I need to eat, I need to feed my son, I need to bring in to bed, and all normal life stuff, and then I'm going out, and then I'm going to play if I'm possible to play. But then I noticed that I've got like 1 hour for a raid. So first of all, extend the raids to at least a 24-hour period, or at least till 12. At the moment, when you're going to inside a raid, or when you come at a raid, you don't see how many people are there who are waiting. This is frustrating if you're living in a big city, because there are a lot of people walking around you, or maybe you're sitting in a bar and you can access a gym, but you don't see who's outside, and therefore you don't know if you can participate or that the people are waiting, and then before you know it, you spend your raid pass on a level 4 and you don't get it back. So please give us a notification about how many people are willing to participate in the raid, or just an open lobby or something like that, that you can see there are 7 people waiting, and if you join, you're number 8. This way you know if you're going to be able to challenge the raid, and if you're going to lose your raid pass or not. So at the moment, these are my thoughts, my ideas, my complaints, and my tips for you. I hope you like them. I hope you can use some of it, and I'm really curious about what you think about those tips. And then maybe you've got tips from your own, leave them in the comments, or you've got ideas, leave them in the comments, and I would love to read them. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you didn't have already, and I will see you next time with a new video. Pokemon Go. Bye bye.